You will not be able to replace your corporate salary in the first 2 years, and most people find out after they quit.
Hey, you can keep anything you want, my friend, anything you want. But if you're ready to really invest in yourself and your business, you've got to make some serious moves.
This reveals the brutal truth and gives you the 6-month roadmap to survive as a fractional pro.
Should we start 6 months out and work our way back? I think that's a really good perspective. And here's why. You need to be crystal clear of where you want to be in 6 months. Where you want
But Dean, I just want to be rich.
And I want that one net client, right? Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Rich.
Dean, I just want another client in 6 months. I mean, can we just do that?
I want to replace my corporate salary and I want these benefits. That's sort of where people rush to. But I think we've got to slow the roll here and get really clear and realistic about what 6 months out might look like. Knowing that it's going to take longer than you. So we'll break it down. Let's break it down financially first, because at the end of the day, we may do the work we love to do, but we also want to get paid to do it. It keeps the lights on, keeps the kids happy, all the things. So from a financial standpoint, what would be the bare minimum income that you want to have generated in 6 months? Or have
And
your...
how would somebody figure that out? Like, do I just take, if I was coming from corporate, do I just take my salary and whatever that was, that's what I want? Or do I take my salary minus something? Or do I take my salary plus? Like, how do I figure out what that bare minimum? Do I just make it up?
Well, there's a little bit of best guess, honestly. You're realistically, you're not going to replace your corporate salary in the first 2 years. So if we pull back, let's take benefits out, because benefits is probably a whole episode. Like, what do we do as solopreneurs on benefits conversation? But let's take that out. Let's just talk about cash in the door, income. You've got 3 to 6 months of expenses saved. You've got that cash saved. So every month that you make money, you extend your runway for success of growing your business.
Right.
So that's why I say 6 months out, what is your minimum? So if you, let's say your personal monthly nut is, I don't know, 15 grand. You're going to make 15 grand before taxes, because again, as a solopreneur, as a business owner, taxes are now a thing. You got to pay employer.
That's an expense you have to pay.
30%.
An expense.
You allow for 30% of your income for taxes. So if you say let's say your monthly nut is 15 grand, you've got to be generating about $20,000 in revenue, give or take, right, to cover that. So, but let's say you want to make $15,000 a month, right? After taxes are set aside. Okay. Because that's going to cover your personal expenses. It's going to cover the kids' dental work and all the stuff. Yeah. So you've just got to think about, what is your personal budget? If you don't have a personal budget, if you don't know what your monthly expenses are,
it's time.
You're just throwing darts at a wall with your eyes closed. You gotta have very clear goals. So that would be on a day one or prior to leaving corporate. You look at your personal expenses, say, here are the things we can stop doing and stop spending on for the next year. We're not going to take 3 vacations to the Bahamas while I build my business. You're investing in yourself and your business. So personal budget that's pared down as much as possible. Then you divide that out.
So hold on. So is that part of being uncomfortable? There might be lifestyle change?
Maybe, my friend. Maybe.
Because you just said I can't go to the Bahamas, but I surely can keep my Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and Paramount streaming, can't I?
Hey, you can keep anything you want, my friend. Anything you want. But if you're ready to really invest in yourself and your business, you've got to make some serious moves. You really do.
Yeah.
You do. So obviously, we're kind of talking in jest. The truth is that where can you come? Our personal budgets tend to grow over time as our income grows. Just naturally. It's just a natural, we have a little extra we can spend.
Yes.
Find all of that stuff and get rid of it. Get rid of it before. If you can get rid of it 6 months before you leave corporate, now you've built that war chest of cash even faster.
Yes.
So that's how I think about what our 6 month goal is. If it's 15 grand a month, I need to have 2 clients that pay me $7,500 a month. Obviously, let's
Yep.
say the taxes piece out just for simple math here.
Just for simple math. Yeah.
2 clients, $7,500. That's my goal. Now I've got a number and I've got a client acquisition goal in mind as well.
Yes. Yes.
And so for $7,500, what do I have to do? Is this a 3-day-a-week fractional thing? Is this an ongoing advisory kind of client? What does that look like? We can work through that. But now you know, in 6 months, I want to have 2 paying clients. Now all of a sudden, I'm not in the desert nomad. I've got a destination in mind. Now I've got to build a map to get to my destination.
Destination. Yep.
So that's sort of how I think about the financial piece of 6 months out.